In a development that has sparked both intrigue and debate, Anthony Joshua revealed he weighed nearly 2 stone heavier than Jake Paul ahead of their much-anticipated heavyweight clash. But here's where it gets controversial. Unlike typical heavyweight boxing matches, this fight had a specific weigh-in requirement. Joshua needed to weigh no more than 17 stone 7 pounds, 111 kilograms, highlighting the noticeable contrast in their fighting backgrounds and experience levels. Anthony Joshua, the seasoned British fighter and 2-time heavyweight world champion, tipped the scales at 17 stone 5 pounds, 110 kilograms. In comparison, Jake Paul weighed in at 15 stone 7 pounds, 98 kilograms, a significant difference that adds an interesting dynamic to their showdown. The event itself features an 8-round professional bout, with fighters wearing standard 10-ounce gloves, taking place at Miami's Caesars Center. The official weigh-in, which was discreet and open only to the media, was held on Thursday morning in a conference room at the Fontainebleau Hotel. A more ceremonial weigh-in is scheduled for Thursday evening at the Fillmore Miami Beach. During the weigh-in, Jake Paul appeared relaxed as he stepped onto the scales, then unexpectedly launched into an energetic and somewhat confusing proclamation. "Do you know who I am? I am him," he declared with wide eyes, gesturing confidently toward the assembled journalists. Remarkably, this was Paul's heaviest recorded weight, surpassing his previous weight of 15 pounds from his fight against Mike Tyson last year. Anthony Joshua, who is now 36 years old, was not expected to miss the weight limit. 2 weeks before the event, he posted a social media video showing himself already at the target weight. However, when Joshua failed to arrive at the scheduled time for the weigh-in, there was brief concern among reporters whether there had been any issues. Ultimately, Joshua made a quick, straightforward appearance about an hour after Paul's weigh-in, appearing lean and fit. When asked about his plans for after the fight, he simply responded, "Success." The discrepancy in weight between the two fighters has become one of the most talked about aspects of this fight. Paul has mainly competed at cruiserweight during his boxing career, while Joshua is recognized as a genuine heavyweight and a 2-time world champion. Still, Joshua has previously made similar weights for major fights, including battles against Alexander Usyk, who is widely regarded as one of the best fighters of his generation. At his peak, Joshua weighed around 18 stone 3 pounds, 118 kilograms. Meanwhile, fellow British boxer Caroline Dubois appeared at the weigh-in, smiling confidently, as she entered the ring to defend her WBC lightweight world title against Italy's Camilla Panatta. Both fighters weighed in at 1 pound below the lightweight limit of 9 stone 9 pounds, 61 kilograms, with Dubois looking strong and energetic. Dubois, aged 24, has been displaying her vibrant personality during fight week, engaging lively exchanges at press conferences and public events, including a notable showdown with super featherweight contender Alicia Baumgardner on Wednesday. With an undefeated record of 11 wins and 1 draw, this fight marks her debut under Jake Paul's most valuable promotions company, which has invested heavily in women's boxing. Dubois has long been viewed as a future star of the sport, and with her upcoming bout broadcast worldwide on Netflix, reaching over 300 million subscribers, her prospects for exposure and success are set to grow significantly. And this is the part most people miss. Weight differences and media attention can dramatically influence a fighter's strategy and mental state before the fight even begins. It sparks the burning question: should fighters be allowed to weigh in at different levels, or does that create an unfair advantage? Do you believe such stipulations undermine the sport's integrity, or are they an interesting twist that keeps boxing unpredictable? Share your thoughts and join the conversation.